Hi, so I am in Bellevue, Washington at a park around the corner from my mom's home, and I can't see very well, but I feel like I want to share with you what's happening for me in my personal life because I'm inviting you to take the Awaken Your Intuition, Live by Your Spirit program with me, and I thought, everyone keeps asking me, like, but what does it mean? Like, how do you do that in your life? And I thought, well, why not share it with you live as it's happening, because this is what's up for me right now. So I am on a weekend visit to my mom. She's an elder. She's not living a life that I would like to see her living, and she's very set in her ways, and I'm not going to change her mind. So I came here this weekend to come to terms with a block that I have in my life. And that block is about really letting myself go as big as my guidance keeps showing me that I can go if I share, really bring it, really share, really get vulnerable and really show people who I am. And that's scary for me. So that's probably surprising for you to hear. But anyway, so I came here this weekend and I find myself in a confrontation with running into my block around going much bigger with my business and with my love, with my life, with my singing, with apprenticing people to take over my business for me or create their own. I realize that I feel guilty having my dreams fulfilled and my life happy and joyous with my mom living the way she's living. I actually feel an ache of guilt inside me to go forward and be happy. Who am I to do that when my mom is physically suffering all the time and not living anywhere near me and doesn't want to move, and I don't want to go live where she is? Like, it's been a confrontation of getting that I haven't given myself permission to go full out because of this guilt story about I need to fix my mom or help my mom or clear her pain before I'm allowed to have any fulfillment in my life. And it's actually a belief. So those of you who have been working with me, you know that I'll often point to your beliefs and say, this is a belief, it's a thought. If you believe the thought, it grabs hold of you emotionally and creates these self-identifications and painful perceptions. It's a thought. So the thought that I have is, I'm not allowed to go forth and have everything I want as long as my mom is in pain. So I redirect, because I believe that thought, and I've believed it for most of my life. I redirect my full power. Every time I start hitting a big opening, I redirect the power of it to caretaking someone. And started with my mom when I was a little girl. So I'm having this weekend visit with her. I haven't seen her in over a year. And I'm facing the beliefs within me that create behavior that keep me from having a fulfilling life. And so this is how Spirit is teaching me. I'm actually being shown this as I go to sleep at night. My intention was, let me have the greatest gift possible in this visit with my mom for both of us, the highest good for all. And so in the wee hours of the morning, I've been woken up, and my guidance is just, my intuition is just on fire, showing me, look, this is the thought you have that causes you pain, that you believe is real, and you're here to confront that thought, because every time you try and give your mom a solution, she doesn't accept it, and you are stuck. And so my guidance is showing me this. It's like an eagle's point of view on my life, as opposed to a rodent's point of view, can only see what's right in front of it. Well, when my personality is engaged and my wounding is up, I'm going to be more likely to focus on my beliefs as take them for truths instead of question them, because I'm in pain. Brings up childhood pain. So I've been working with many of you on this sort of issue in your own lives, and I wanted to show you how it works for me in action, to be in the middle of an experience and have my guidance direct me in how to view it and then how to navigate it. So the guidance I got was, let go. Let go of the belief, let go that she needs saving, let go that you're not allowed to have a completely fulfilling life until she's okay. Just stop believing the thought and let go of the emotional yanking that goes on, that creates guilt and you stopping yourself. So I was shown to do that. So I went, oh my gosh, it's a thought. Believing a thought. And then I was like, oh my God, I've been believing this thought since I was really little. And then I thought, wow, my whole life has been run by this one thought. And I didn't think it was a thought. I thought it was a fact and was something therefore to be believed. I never thought to question the thought that causes me so much suffering. So this is what's been going on with me. I've only been here for 2 days and I'm leaving tomorrow. So my guidance is showing me all of this. It's like, look, here's how you function. Here's what you're believing. Here's how it's affecting you. Here's the truth of the situation. Stop trying to fix your mom. So I let go. I made a meditation and an intention, and I did some prayers, and I said, okay. I talked to my man a lot. Lloyd's an amazing man. If you haven't met him, everyone loves Lloyd. It's just kind of how it is. Talked to Lloyd and gave myself permission to let myself off the hook and to stop beating myself up by believing the thought. So I let the thought go. And lo and behold, I show up at my mom's in the morning and she seems to be a completely different person. Instead of showing up as someone who's suffering and silent, looks dazed and lost, bless her heart, she was present and funny and playful and engaging, and thought about some guidance that I gave her about checking out CBD oil for her pain. And anyway, so she considered a lot of what I said and had wonderful feedback for me in the morning. And I was like, oh, so mom gets to be present when I stop thinking that she's in a daze and needs to be fixed. And then I started thinking about other relationships I've been in and how it looks in those scenarios. So it's been fun, and my mom and I are having a blast today, and so here's another wave. And then I'm cutting the video off. I just want to share with you as things are happening, because I'm growing before your eyes, and I want you to see the practical application of following your guidance. What does it actually look like in your life? This is my movie right now. So it got to be about an hour ago and I was feeling like I'm done being in mom's company. I need a break. I'm starting to feel impatient. This is a very different pace than what I'm used to. And God, I felt bad. And I wanted to tell her, look, I just need a break from being with you. This is a lot for me and I'm processing a lot. But instead, I told her that I had some work things I had to get done. Well, I didn't know I was going to be doing a sharing video, but my guidance did. So it came out of my mouth. There's some deadline things I have to do with my work. I'll be back in a couple of hours. And then I left, and as I was leaving, I felt heavy and guilty and bad and wrong. First of all, I didn't tell her I just needed a break from her. I gave a reason why, that it was okay for me to walk away, instead of me knowing it's okay for me to walk away. We vibe differently. We operate at a different pace. She's my mom, whose mom doesn't push your buttons. I just, I push my son's buttons. I don't try, but I know that that's his experience and mine. You don't try and do those things. It just happens. So, bless my mom and bless me. And I want to be in my own vibration and get some sunshine and be outdoors and play and have fun before I fly back to Colorado tomorrow. So I realized all that as I was feeling guilty and heavy at her front door, because I said to myself, I feel really shitty leaving. I need perspective on this. I'm stuck in something here and I don't know what it is, but I feel really bad, wrong, guilty for leaving. And my guidance swooped in like an eagle with that bigger perspective and said, here's what you're doing. You're believing that you need to feel guilty and wrong because you want a break from being with your mom, because being with her this long for this many hours in a row is draining for you. And you need to go take care of yourself. And instead of just going and taking care of yourself and telling her that, you made up a whole story to get yourself all concerned and heavy and guilty, instead of just knowing you move at different paces, you vibrate differently, you're not used to being in each other's company so much, your energy body needs a break, you're processing a lot, you need silence, nature, and sunshine. It's okay. You don't have to make up reasons why you need space from your mom. And so my guidance showed me all that as I was stepping from her front door into her car, which I'm borrowing, and I was like, wow, That's amazing. I just like so much freed up in me. And then it kept coming. It was like, yeah, so here's how you do that with your partner. Here's how you did it with your ex-husband. Here's how you did it with your son. And I'm being shown, it's like a ripple effect of insight that ripples back through all these relationships. And suddenly all those relationships clear up in my body and in my emotional memory and my history. And I suddenly don't have issues with any of those people because it was my story the whole time anyway. So that's what my guidance is showing me. So now we're at the end of the video. So this is what's happening in action while I'm in the state of Washington with my mom. And hopefully what's going to happen next is when I get to my computer, I'll upload this on YouTube and then I'll send the link out. And you'll know that I did that because you'll be seeing it. Till next time.